Today, we are taking a trip back in time to explore one of the most iconic cameras ever made. That's right, I am talking about the Kodak Brownie number 2. This little gem revolutionized photography and made capturing memories accessible to everyone. Now, before smartphones, before DSLRs, even before color film, the Brownie number 2 was already accessible to the masses. Released in 1901 by Eastman Kodak, this camera used very affordable film instead of the classic fragile glass plates that these cameras used to use. For about $2 back then, $60 in today's money, you could capture memories from kids to tourists to soldiers during World War I had these cameras. It's no wonder why the slogan of Kodak still remains as one of the best ones ever. And that goes as follows. You press the button, we'll do the rest. No focus, no settings, just point, shoot, send us your negatives to develop, and we'll take care of the rest. That's right. And that is what kind of sparked the snapshot culture we still live in today. Now, loading the Brownie was another task. At the beginning, I didn't know exactly how to load a 100-year-old camera, let alone how to even open it. Obviously, anyone can watch anything and learn anything on YouTube. And after a couple of videos, I was able to figure it out. Now, this wasn't an easy task by any means, and it did take me a couple of tries to get it right. At the end, I was able to successfully load the Kodak Brownie. Now, don't let its simplicity fool you. The Brownie number 2 had a genius design. First, it had a 120mm film. This was the first camera of its kind to hold this type of film with only about 6 to 7 exposures. And the negatives were pretty big, 2.25 by 3.25 inch, giving photographers plenty of detail to work with. Lens, it was a fixed lens, sharpest at 6 feet. Shutter, only one shutter speed, 1/50th of a second, and we have a special lever for long exposures. Aperture, he only has 3 apertures, f16, f22, and f32. The body was cardboard originally, later wood, now metal. Still lighter than your smartphone. This camera wasn't just about functionality, it represented a cultural shift. For the first time, people could document their lives and tell their stories without needing a professional photographer. So next time you snap a selfie, tip your hat off to the Brownie. It proves photography isn't just for pros, it's for everyone. Now, despite its simplicity, the Brownie number 2 still delivered amazingly good results. Now, my overall thoughts on the photos, it's something that I needed to do a special section about it. One, because we are talking about a camera that was made in 1901, which that is over 100 years old, and the results that I got from this camera are pretty amazing. As you've seen on some of the shots, these photos came out so good. I was very, very surprised when I saw them. I couldn't even, the shots that came out of this camera are probably some of the best black and white, I would say, shots that I've ever taken. Something about the look of this camera, obviously the accidental double exposures also turned out great, and it was a happy mistake. These types of things happen all the time in film photography, but I was just very surprised that I got these amazing results from a camera that's over 100 years old. And although, you know, there is only 7 to 6 shots per roll, I still think it's pretty worth it. They are pretty big negatives, and yeah, they have a lot of detail. They're probably some of my favorite shots that I've ever taken on film so far, and I can't believe they came from a camera that was made in 1901. So that pretty much says everything about film photography in general, that it doesn't matter what kind of camera you have or, you know, what kind of film you use, as long as you know how to use what you got. And I'm happy that these even came out correctly. At the beginning, I went and knowing that I was probably going to make some mistakes just like I do on all my other projects. I hope y'all liked everything in this video and the photos as well. So that's going to be pretty much it for this week's video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps out a lot. Subscribe if you guys are not subscribed already. Please make sure to hit and smash the notification bell so you guys can get notified for future videos. And you guys be safe out there. See you guys next week. Peace.